Traders, good morning. It's Scott. Welcome to the Tradenet Trading Room. Welcome to a Friday, end of the week, end of a very successful week, profitable week. Hopefully it's been the same for you as it's been for myself this week. Had an incredible day yesterday, coming off of that day. Now looking into Friday here, last day of the week, and I'm looking forward to trading with you all today. Today should be a great day. We're going to go over a few things here. I want to welcome everybody in the room. Welcome everybody on social media this morning on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, StockTwits, and all of our other platforms that join us on a daily basis. You know, we have over 2,000 people joining us each and every day here in the trading room, looking at our trades, walking through the day with us, and we're just real excited to have you here. I'm excited for a Friday, not only at the end of the week, but just having a great profitable week this week. And if you want to join us, if you want to come into the room and you don't want to have a delayed feed on the trading room and you want to see us live and see what we do and take part in our training and look at having a funded account with us that gives you the ability to trade the same platform as Mayor and myself and the rest of the analysts in here, click on the 14-day trial. Please come into the room, check us out, enjoy it, tell your friends about it. We're here to help, and we're here to serve. Anyway, today, welcome on Friday, and I want to get you guys dialed in to today, make sure that you understand where we're going, what's happening here in the room. We're going to go over a few things here, a few items from yesterday, pull it forward to today, look at the futures this morning, and dial back from yesterday's close and kind of give you that path for the day, that path that you can follow to make sure that you're on target to meet your goals for the day. So let's take a look back yesterday at what the markets did. Overall, yesterday, markets were in high gear, green across the board, almost 1% higher on the Dow. Dow up 251.95% higher. S&P up 23 points, up 0.78%, and the NASDAQ up 0.98%. We'll call it 1% for the day, up 78 points. Banner day on NASDAQ. S&P to a new high. Same with the Dow. So we're looking forward to today to see where we go today. Let's start with Europe this morning. Europe's green across the board. German DAX up 73. FTSE in the UK up 82 points, up 1.12%. The FTSE having a great day today. Those of you that are in Europe should be celebrating today. CAC 40 in Paris up 37 points. It's on the heels of an Asian market where we saw the Nikkei up 195. Shanghai and China up 68. Or 2.5% in Shanghai. That's a huge market run for China, and that has everything to do with the tariffs and the talk between the U.S. and China. Hong Kong Hang Seng up 476 points, up 1.73%. That has 6 markets up, 0 markets down. And we come to our pre-market futures this morning. Our pre-market futures for the Dow up 37 points, S&P futures up 1.50 points, and the NASDAQ futures up 8.5 points here this morning. We're going to move to the green side right out of the gate here. Oil's up 57 cents this morning, almost 1%, 0.81%. And this market is set for a positive open, building on yesterday's close. So we are moving in the right direction this morning. Gold being down, people taking their gold investments, taking them into the market, into these equities that are just red hot, moving higher. And this is a good thing if you're long this market, moving higher. Funny, TLRY now down from yesterday's high at 240, now 152, almost 100 points lower yesterday or today than it was yesterday. Just an absolutely crazy stock. Today is a big day for Apple as well. Apple iPhone XS and XS Max are coming to the hands of the consumers today. And this is a big deal for Apple. So everybody will get their hands on them today. There'll be videos, there'll be YouTube, there'll be euphoria. Apple's taking over the world. Wouldn't you know that? So that's great. One important announcement, 2 important announcements. The first and foremost is Top Trader is this Sunday. Sunday, 1 p.m., we have Top Trader starting this Sunday, and you don't want to miss that. That's going to go Sunday through Thursday. Top Trader, and we're looking forward to hosting you in this session. One thing I did forget this morning, we do have 2 IPOs this morning, and I'm going to list those right now here in the trading room. Again, we did a good job yesterday trading one of the IPOs, but today we've got 2 coming out. This is FTCH and YMAB, 2 IPOs. I'll list them here. Remember, yesterday, y'all did a great job of notifying myself and the rest of the analysts. When these come out, put them in big bold letters so that we get the attention that you need. Put them on the screen and get them trading. We trade them all the same way. If they meet our criteria, we're able to trade those throughout the day. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey, let's transition and say good morning to everybody here in the meeting room, and looking forward to trading with you all today. Okay, Davidas, good morning to you. Chet, good morning. Mariano, good morning to you, my friend. Alpar, good morning. Steve, back to you in Orlando. Good to have you here joining us in Florida this morning. I am here in Tampa, Florida, just north of the city here in the USA. Douglas, good morning to you. Young Shane, good morning. Todd, good morning. Thank you for the sound test. I appreciate that. Jim, good morning. Hey, Don, good morning to you. Jim W., good morning. Coco, happy Friday to you, my friend. Good to see you here. Stefano, good morning. Good morning. Yes, they are. They have been. So hopefully today they will remain. Rafael, good morning to you. Good morning, Elmira. Cesario, good morning to you. Thank you so much for helping us out each and every day. Marco, good morning. Mike, good morning to you. Cronell, good morning. Hey, John, good morning to you. Andrew, good morning. Thank you so much. Indian market has a big sell-off today. Hitesh, okay, thank you. Charles, good morning. Best Blood, good morning to you. Aloha, Zam. Welcome from Hawaii. And good morning to you, my friend. David, good morning. Good early morning to you. Rob, good morning. We will finish strong today. Thanawat, good morning to you. Dzień dobry, Zygmunt, good morning and happy Friday to you, my friend. Leora, good morning to you. John, good morning. Abhishek, good morning to you. GTXI, I had not seen GTXI. GTXI. Oh, yeah. Something happened there. I don't know what maybe if you can find out what happened to it there, Hitesh. I don't know what the news is. So, Amir, good morning to you. Ivan, good morning. Rob, good morning to you. Julia, good morning and good early morning to you. Sandra, good morning. Freddie, good morning. Ivan, good morning to you. Alan, good morning to you. Arnold, good morning and hello. Ken, good morning. Leandri, good morning to you. Matt M, good morning. Patty G, good early morning to you. Happy to see you here from the West Coast. Danny, good morning. Rahim, good morning to you. Drew, good morning. Clinton, good morning to you. Jim, good morning. Morning, Ivan. Good to see you here. Jorge, hola. Good morning to you. ¿Cómo está? Good morning. Jet, good morning to you. Good morning, Keith. Kevin, good morning. God bless you too, my friend. Logan, good morning. Thank you. Appreciate that. Morning, Abdullah. Jamie, good morning to you. Happy Friday. Cody, good morning. Palm Bay, good to see you, just south of where I'm at. Morning, Heart of Tony, good morning to you. Morning, Moritz. Roman, good morning. Good morning, Maria. Thank God it is Friday. Goodness. Good morning, Anhal. Mac, good morning to you. Danny, good morning. Thank you, Cesario. Yep. You got space on the monitors. Perfect. We appreciate that very much. Tommy, good morning. Yep. Isn't tradable. Okay. Oh, failed result. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Morning, Rafi. Vilmer, good morning to you. Joseph, good morning. And Xavier, good morning. Okay, let's take a look at a few stocks this morning. A couple stocks I really like here this morning. MU would be one of them to the downside. This is going to be an MU short under 44. You can see it. You can see it coming down here on the MU chart here, $44. Expand it back on the daily here. You can see it's probably good down to 40 if we get this trade here under $44 here this morning. Market's going to have to help us out a little bit, but that's one of the trades that I'm looking. Also, 3160 on AMD. This is going to be a long trade here. We're going to be with the market here as the market starts to move higher. This is going to be an AMD trade long over 3160 here this morning. That's a long trade labeled green for you all to better understand. And then secondly or lastly, the two of them here, CRSP is going to be the short along with TLRY. So let's list those here. We're going to have 4 trades this morning, which is good to choose from. CRSP short this morning under 47. So that's one other trading idea. And then the last trading idea, again, is a short. This is going to be a TLRY short under 150. Just be careful as the stock moves very, very quickly. But you can see it on the right side of my screen right in here. And this 150 area, if it violates 150, could see some further downside, as you can see right here. If we get through here, it could all come down to that 125 mark. So the traders that have that when this stock got close to that 300 mark that have been short the stock, have been really enjoying themselves. So see if we can take advantage of it today as it possibly breaks the 150 mark. I'm going to put the level 2 down here, TLRY, on the right side. And this is the setup that I use. Many traders ask, what does your screen look like? And it looks exactly the way that I project it to you all in the morning time. So I'll put this down here. I try to get the level 2s close enough to the stock so that I can look at it just at a glance and figure out, where the stock is, what the bid and the ask is, and then also where I need to move in and move out of the stock. So I put those and get them very conveniently set up, and then I just look at the stock, look at the chart, look at the level 2, click the button, and I'm in with a market order on my stocks, okay? Hey, who's with us this morning? We have Michael Arevi, my trading partner in the afternoon session. Actually, Michael took over yesterday and will continue to do so today as I continue to work on the project here for training with Tradenet, and I'm happy to have Michael here to take you guys through the afternoon session as he did yesterday. Clifton, our Tradenet support manager, is here as well this morning. Clifton, good morning to you. Good to have you here this morning. Anything that you need in the room, if you're new to the room, just click on Clifton's name and he will respond back to you just as quick as possible. Amir Barak is here. Amir took you through yesterday, the 11:30 hour, and talked about his trades and does a super job for us each and every day. Gabe is here. Gabriel, our platform support person, does a lot of the stuff behind the scenes to make this room operate as smoothly as it does. And then we have a Deutsche Chat tab here in the room. For all of the German traders, anybody that wants to communicate in German, talk back and forth, Gil Paz is in there along with Tomas, and Guten Morgen to both of you this morning. Great for you to join us here. We appreciate, Gil, you posting your trades here, the stocks that you're watching here this morning. We always enjoy that. And good morning to you. Good to have you here in the room with us this morning. In the main room today, myself and Mayor will be taking you through the morning session here today on Friday as Mayor gets done and enjoys the weekend, starts to get into the weekend. I'll be taking over and running you through the rest of the day here as I do each and every day. I'm looking forward to that today. I'm looking forward to trading with you all, and should be a great trading day. We've got less than 2 minutes left now to get going. And let's have a great Friday, everybody. Let's have a great trading day today and then transition into a wonderful weekend. And then we'll be back on Monday. Don't forget, Sunday, Top Trader is here and coming back, and that'll be on Sunday of this week, starting at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Sunday, we're going to go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. So good to see you, and good to have you here training with us. That's part of what we do on a day-to-day basis, not only trading, but training. Okay. Mayor should be here any moment. We'll get the day started, get everybody dialed in, watching TLRY this morning, just punching under 150. And should be a great morning to trade here. I'm looking forward to being with everybody here. Okay, just about a minute. Here comes me. Good afternoon to you, my friend. How are you? How was the concert? That's awesome. That is great. Okay. 30 seconds. Mayor, you want to take over the charts here? There you go.
Yeah, I will. Okay. Yeah, YouTube is okay. Okay.
Okay, traders, here we go. Here's the opening bell. Let's have a great day today.
Getting down a little bit, traders. Oh, I see what was the problem now.
Why TLRY, just a big dump in them right now. Stock was up. Stock is down 100 points from yesterday's high, TLRY.
Watching MU here, as you can probably see.
I'm watching MU as well. I posted that under 44, Mayor. If we get a chance.
Let's see.
Then again, over 45 might be a gap fill here.
Yep. This direction for MU is up, which is great. As usual, looking for a failure. CGC should also be interesting.
CRSP under 47 traders. I'm going to watch that pretty closely here this morning. CRSP. It's a short.
EVOP. It's a bit spready. Okay, guys, I'm going to short EVOP under 24.30. Of size spread. Oh, CGC, I missed that one. Just tapping too quick with CGC. What a shame with CGC. I missed CRSP. WMC is not a big mover. I'm thinking whether I should be involved with that at all.
Here's, I'm going to add here 46.50 on CRSP. Adding to my short here at 46.50. Just need it to break the 46.50 area now. Looking great. Okay, taking a partial now down here at 46.10, 46.05. I'm going to take it here.
If Tesla's going to come down under 298, I'm going to short it. $1.5 stop loss or so.
Watch MU again under 44 traders, under $44 on MU.
Wow, what a reversal in MU. I missed that one.
Yep. Big long spike candle. Watch CRSP now.
The spread is a little bit better. Oh no, not the same problem with my monitor. Oh goodness. Should have done something about it, and I didn't. Come on.
Watch CRSP under 46 now. 10 cents to go.
You get to see my charts now?
I can see them, yeah.
Really? Because I can't. Oh goodness. I can't. Oh.
Traders coming into the MU trade. Watch MU now under 44. Watching MU under 44. Still managing the CRSP trade. 46.03 now. Want to see it under 46. And here we go. There goes 46.
But something's definitely wrong here. Watching CGC under 50-50.
CRSP, I'm going to come out of the rest of the trade here at 45.78, 45.72 now. I'm out of the rest of the trade here. I got a little bit better here, 45.60, okay? Out. Still waiting on MU. AMD, nice move down. Okay, watch MU now at 44. 44 entry on MU. Shorting. CRSP continues to deliver down to 45.40 now.
Doesn't look like CGC wants to move lower.
Yeah, Cesario, I agree with you. CRSP, great trade here. Got down to $45.
Do anything you like. Yeah, I was watching the CAD, but now it fails.
CRSP now down at 45. Watching MU now. CRSP continues to deliver. Here's
You guys took CRSP, that was amazing. "10 minutes into the trading day. Where the last time you've seen me 10 minutes into the trading day without a trade?" Yeah, Cisco was certainly a nice breakout. Okay, UNFI under 2865 with a shot of breaking down other lows and a stop over 29. Stocks down 15%. It may continue. And if you watch the intraday chart, you can see a lot of downside momentum. All of this momentum looking stocks that could run.
Okay, traders, CRSP still a home run trade here. If you're still on that trade, looking great. Just looking around for another opportunity here as we speak. TLRY possibly to the downside here. And still watching MU.
For short.
Take a look at UNFI.
The 65 I posted its cut.
Yeah. Yep.
Actually, guys, I think I'm going to short down 70. I'm going to short down 70. I see some sellers coming down. It looks like there's some pressure there. So 28.70 should be okay too. Sellers just moved down to 75. You're watching the level 2 so far. It's very clear. This could change in a second, but information till now is encouraging. About short. Sellers just moved to 72. I'm short.
I'm short as well.
Didn't quite get it 70, got it 61 really. But still.
It's working out.
Nice initial move. The lows is 50. And bounced at the 50. Bounced at the 50. I did plan it stop over 29, but I'm not absolutely sure about that yet. It depends on the speed. If it's going to come up slowly, then the stop is over 29. If it's going to bounce quickly, you may have to settle with a different stop, which makes it a little bit more dangerous. Touch the lows, which is 28.50, and as usual, when you have a semi-whole number, you find a lot of buyers, and that was the case at 28.50. For second there, I saw a lot of sellers, but more buyers than sellers at the 50, so we may have to go for a pullback. I hope not. I'll have to wait. I'm not going to stop it over 29. Actually, I will. I will stop it over 29. No, I'm out. I have a loser. I'm very much concerned of a big move here.
Yeah, I am too here on UNF. I got a lot of upside to it.
Yeah, exactly. That didn't work out. Tesla's getting close. I'll let the short to 298 as I mentioned earlier. Watching Tesla here. I'm short. No, my screen's out again. Oh. And it's back. Goodness. I do have the level 2 in front of me, so I can trade. I mean, I'm watching the level 2, but it's crazy. Look at this UNFI. I'm going to short it again.
Coming back down. Why not, right?
I'm actually going to short it now. I'm shorting it here at 58. I'm short. Because it failed to move higher, therefore it's probably going to come down under 50. I'm almost sure about it now. Couldn't survive the pullback earlier, but it has to come down now under 50. I'm already short once more at 58. It was a very, very big risk to take leave it move up after this pullback. Scott mentioned he has a lot of space to go. So I had to move out. I just couldn't know it's going to come back to the lows. But the fact that it came back to the lows, that means it's going to break. It's very likely to break down. Nice initial move in Tesla. I like my trade so far, even though it's pulling up a little bit now. Touch the lows, therefore could find some support there, which is okay. Daily looks like it's down trending. Yesterday's was a reversal candle, so today should be the continuation. I just have to take it with the trend. Stop loss is around 1.5 point in Tesla, so I have to play it with the trend. AC80, let's see what happened there. So watching it for longer. No, you don't want to go long now. Or you're looking for a short. Possibly. This could be a very strong continuation if it comes down again. But stock is up 1.6%, therefore you never ever know what's this pullback going to mean. If that's a return to the high or a continuation. More likely continuation, more likely continue down, so it looks well. Come on, UNFI. Are you going to make it today? Market started with a gap up, but moving slightly higher. Not much. It's the reversal I was looking to see in Tesla. Now hopefully we're going to get a new low.
CRSP continuing down. Wow, what a trade. Unbelievable. MU still waiting for the MU to break the 44 line. And UNFI looks like it's going to break this bottom here, 28.50. Tempted to even add at the break of 28.50.
That's exactly what went through my mind now. Oh,
failed to go. Failed to go higher. Hit its head on the VWAP line. Now coming lower. Watch it at 28.50 here.
I'm gonna add some.
I will too.
Because that breakdown should take it all the way down to 28. It's 10 or so. Good number of buyers at 50.
Yeah, there will be, I'm sure. Still a nickel to go here on UNFI.
This is looking better.
Watch, I'm going to take the ad here at 23.50 or 28.50 if we get there, 2 cents away. See what type of support we get when we're there.
Come on, Tesla. I would love to start another ride in Tesla, just like I had in the last few weeks. First trade up like almost 4 grand. Left 200 shares, which gave me another 9. So if I could start another ride like that with Tesla, that would be great. But for that, I need a significant move, more than 5 points, I guess. Here comes UNFI. Come on, UNFI. You need to break down. 15% down. The technical formation for a breakdown now in UNFI is amazing. If you guys didn't join it yet, you could consider shorting it under 28.50, assuming you won't get lucky shorting it at 50, because otherwise I don't see you getting in. If it's going to come down under 50, it's going to run at least 20 to 30 cents. Here comes the 50. Look at the numbers. If they are reduced to the point where you think it's going to break down, that's where you should probably click the button. Just look at the numbers. Look at the number of buyers. It's very, very clear. And now, you could have seen that. You could have seen that. You certainly could have seen that. And here comes Tesla to a new low. Once a UNFI at around 28.10. And I did add, so maybe in trouble if that doesn't work out. It looks great. Shouldn't do that, you know, Scott. I'm watching my P&L, and I'm seeing that I'm still red for both trades. So my accumulated total loss for UNFY is still red, and I shouldn't do that because I'm not supposed to be trading according to what happened in the past. I know that. I teach that. I still look at that.
Yeah, it's Mayor. It's part of each and every one of us, and it's one of the things that. Even as a professional trader, as Mayor talks about traders, it's hard not to. You get yourself red and you want to turn green, and where else are you going to look to make sure you're green except for your P&L? So,
right.
You
it's
write
so
books.
Wrong. It's so wrong.
You write books on it. We talk about it. We train on it. We teach on it. And we still have that temptation to look at it to pull green. So
not just the temptation, a little bit more than temptation. I actually do that sometimes, which I shouldn't, of course. I should be trading UNFI now as if it was a new trade. It has nothing to do with the previous trade. The fact I lost money earlier, it doesn't matter anything. Nobody cares about that. And I should be trading it as if it was new trade, meaning if I'm going to see some kind of pullback, not now, a little bit lower, I should be clicking the button and taking my partial. But the first thing that comes to my mind is to look at my P&L and make sure that I'm on the green side for both trades, which is absolutely foolish. I shouldn't be doing that.
Traders, yeah, I just did want to make one comment here. Mayor's already talked about coming out of this around the 28.10, and I'll take that also. I want to make two comments about this trade. As we're in the trade right now, the first comment was we got in earlier into this trade, knew what the direction was. We knew that the stock is down 15, 16% for the day, should continue, want to be short the stock, want to take advantage of the move. What happened? We got in just a little bit too early, perhaps. Stock started to move up, used the stop loss to come out of it. Now, what do you learn from that? The learning point there is you can come back into the stock. You know the stock is down for the day. You know it's going to fail at some point in time. Just because you're early and you took a loss does not mean that you're wrong on the trade. And the ability to be able to get back into the trade, to take it short again, and not only to take it short, but to also add to the trade at the 28.50 mark, you know, that's a real disciplined trader, and I want to make sure that you understand that. The second point is, as Mayor pointed out, at that 28.50, you saw a ton of support at 28.50. The size, 250,000 shares plus at 28.50. And, you know, Mayor talked about it right then and there at 28.50. If you didn't push the button at 28.50, your fill on that stock would have probably been 28.35, 28.38, somewhere in there. So you've got to anticipate that trade. And here it comes back up here.
Never leave on a spike. Traders never leave on a spike. That was one spike, one big spike, but never leave. Never, ever. And here it comes back down again. That's why you shouldn't have hard stops in the system, because a spike like that could take you out. It hasn't done anything wrong. It just, you know, popped up a little bit. Nothing wrong. It's downtrending. You know, I trust the trend a little, even more than I did before.
Exactly. Traders, it's nice to be able to have that teaching point within the trade, intra-trade teaching point like we just did. The 2 points there were, you know, anticipate the move at the whole number and then being able to come back into the trade. Two important things when you're trading here and watching the trade. And I forgot the third, as Mayor said, don't look at your P&L. I forgot that one.
It started though.
All right.
I was asked earlier, why don't I let UNFI ride for a few hours and, you know, just don't, maybe I shouldn't look for a partial of, I don't know, 40 cents or so, 40 to 50 cents. Well, the thing is, I could, but if you work with as I do, 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, then you start with 50%. If you let it ride, you don't know if it's going to continue ride, other than, of course, the trend, which should be your friend, but not always. Then I want to stay with 50%. I want to take my risk as my target and be sure that I'm finishing the trade in green territory. And then I let a small size ride. That way, my percentage of success, my success is much higher, and it makes me feel more comfortable. Well, that's the way I trade. Market changed direction, was trying to move higher, failed. Now we're under the lows, both sides. Tesla's having another leg up now. I mean, another pullback, and hopefully another leg down soon. I just have to ride them both, UNFI and Tesla, and trust the trend. TLRY, take a look. I think it's way too extended to the downside. I wouldn't short it, and I certainly wouldn't long it. I mean, there were some nice entries there, possibly for a short. Well, actually, there were quite a lot. But I wouldn't go in short or long now. MZOR, Sean, is a buyout. You don't want to mess with the buyout because buyouts are not likely to move. CPLT. Looks like an interesting short CPLT.
Wow, look at TLROY. Traders, do you know how many people in this world have either lost a ton of money or made a ton of money on TLRY? I mean, it just must be unbelievable, the amount of people that have made probably millions on TLRY short and have probably made millions on TLRY long. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Stock was what, 250 yesterday? 244? And it's down to 125. 120 points. 120 points.
Guys, I'm shorting CPLT now. Just posted it and shorted it. That was rather quick, sorry. Approximately 30 cents stop loss. Target should be in the low 20s. Market still helping, coming down. I'm not sure what I got this in UNFI. UNFI.
Now UNFI coming back up to that 29 mark now. AWSM is halted. What's happening with AWSM? Big move higher.
Tesla's pulling up. I have to trust the trend. CPRT kind of touched my target, but I was looking for more, and now it's coming back to the lows. Get ready for a partial in CPRT. 20-something cents, it's not much, but I would like to get 30, possibly letting it come under the lows, 22, and then a little bit more. What happened to ACAD? Yeah, moved up. Interesting, closed the gap, then moved up. It was very, very hard to call. You couldn't know what's going to happen there.
Okay, take a look at ACAD. Yeah, ACAD right over 20 now on the upside. That would be the play. Just got to be careful because the VWAP is supporting that trade, the ACAD trade. AMD taking off. I missed that trade, AMD.
VKTX looks like it's going to get back higher, but very hard to say, and I don't really like it. It's all over the place. I don't like the daily too. Very, very dangerous. I watched EB earlier. I'll take another look, Arnold, but I didn't really think we could do anything with that. It's very spready, 30-cent spread. Not interested. ALT. Let's see, ALT. Uptrending, but very hard to say where it's going to go next. You can possibly say it's just going sideways. I don't see much. Look at MK, MCD. MCD has a very, very nice uptrend. If we're going to go long somewhere over here, 164.40, I think there's a good chance it's going to continue. Daily looks good. However, so far, the market is downtrending, so you need to be very careful. What's going on with the MU? Let's see. No, just going sideways, don't touch it. I would really like to see the market continue its trend, and the trend is down. The trend going to change. I may have trouble. I may have trouble with UNFI and the other. UNFI stop should be over 29. CPRT is trending lower, so is Tesla. We should trust them to continue. Always hope to get first partial real quick, but I guess that just not going to happen. Here comes Tesla to the lows again. Great. Set my target now because I was looking for $1.50 stop loss, $1.50 target. But I think that because of the pullback earlier, I could try and let it move under 296, or at least very close to 296. So I could possibly try and get 2 points rather than 1.5. Oh, come on, UNFI, not again. Spike over 29, I'm holding a bit. It's not a big spike, but I'm trying to see if it cools down. If not, I have to leave. So far, it's not. Maybe now. Okay. Cool down a little bit. If it moves over 29.15, I'll have to remove now. You always want to let it cool a little bit. And then see if it makes a decision to move up again. So just don't have a quick stop over a whole number. It did cool down. Now the question is if it's going to come down. But if I'm going to see it over 29.10, I'll have to close it now. Tesla's doing great. Getting close to the 296 where I should have my partial. Now take a good look at UNFI. That's not a good sign. It's very likely to continue higher. It just looks like it's changing in direction. Earlier, it failed to move higher, came down here. Then this one looked like it's going to fail again. It did not. Now it's the third time. It's coming up. Now move down a little bit, but very likely now to continue its leg up now and move over. I hope to be wrong, but it's not very likely that I'm wrong. So if it's going to move over 29.10, it's going to prove to me that it really wants to continue higher, and I just have to close this trade. And I'm seeing a lot of buyers on the level 2 too. I think Tesla touched my target, but I did not take my partial because I was looking at UNFI. But it still is close. I'm getting ready to take my partial in Tesla. And to close UNFI soon. Buyers are moving up in UNFI. Very bad sign. About to move out over 10, over 29.10. Still holds. You see now it's moving up again after a pullback, and it sadly proves to me that it wants to continue higher. I'm moving out now. I'm out. I am out. I have a second loser in UNFI. Unpleasant.
Traders, ACAD going nowhere now. That's that $20 that you're looking at before on ACAD, just hovering right above the VWAP line here.
I did not take my Tesla partial for some reason. mainly because I think it can do more. CPRT is returning to the lows. It looks great. 22 is the lows. It's very close. Survived the pullback. We could let it move under the lows a little bit more, closer to 454 now.
AMD would be on the long
The
side.
target was here. My target was somewhere around here. 54.20. Nice breakdown formation. This is how it looks in 5-minute candles. Touching the lows now. Come on, CPLT, you can do it. Market seems to be continuing to move lower. So far, it looks interesting. THO, I'll take a look at THO. Not much of a volume in THO. You don't want to take that trade. There's a volume issue there. GMAD. GMAD is uptrending nicely, but no volume too. Indian. Very nice uptrend, volume's okay. Looks well over 45, then it looks very good too. That is a valid trade over 45, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
AM
up 4%. I wouldn't join TNDM just because of the market direction, although the market is not strongly down. Okay, we could go long TNDM. Possibly lower size. No, possibly over 45. It's uptrending. We can hopefully trust its trend because it's up 4%. Therefore, even if the market is going to continue lower, there's a very good chance TNDM is going to move higher. Did I say very low? Very high chance. TNDM should move with the market. Without the market, continue move higher without the market. Come CPLT, come on. CPLT once more touching the lows. Not broke down, and broke down.
Wow.
Good.
Very nice.
Take this breakdown. First sign of a pullback, you want to have your partial. For example, if it pulls back up over 54.16, first sign of a pullback. Broke down nicely. Now, took my partial at 17. That was a cool trade. And looks like Tesla maybe moving to a new low zone. So I'll be looking for a partial there too. $295.70 is the lows. I'll try and let's move under the lows if that can happen. If not, I should be taking my partial around here. See the sellers coming down, good sign. We're touching the lows now, almost touching the lows. Same as CPLT, first sign of pullback. You want to have your partial. But first, try and let's move under the lows. Buyers are moving a little bit up in Tesla. I may take my partial here if it pulls back another 10 cents. No, things are looking better now. We have a shot of new low. The stock like Tesla, you want to give it a bit of a space. So if I was looking for a 3-cent pullback with CPRT, in the case of Tesla, it's more like 30 or 40 cents. Very close to the lows, very close to the lows. 70 is the lows. It's 10 cents above. Naturally, it found some support at the lows. That's why it is a low, because it was supported earlier. Same buyers could wait a bit more, but now I see the sellers moving down. Sellers just moved down to the whole number. Good sign. It's a good sign, but the buyers are still holding. You can see everything I'm talking about. If you watch the level 2, sellers move down another 10 cents, great, and we have a new low. Getting ready for a partial in Tesla. So buyers are coming up again. It's going to move over 296.10. I'm going to have my partial. It touched a new low and it continues. Great. Come on, come on. I think we're going to see a pullback now. No, took my partial. A little above 296. I'm not sure what I did. I think because I'm seeing more sellers now coming in. Well, I did get a little bit more than I expected. I was looking for 1.5 points. I got almost 2 points in Tesla, so I guess it's a good trade. It is a good trade. Market touched in the low, which is good.
Let's see. Yuan. ELAN. Down for the day. Traders, market update now as we get into the about an hour into the day here. We look at the U.S. markets. We're green except for the Nasdaq. Dow's up 46, S&P up 5, and the Nasdaq's down 6 points right now.
I'm kind of at the same point I was with my last Tesla trade. Just did over 3 grand and writing 200 shares, but I have to have an intraday stop today over 299. So if Tesla's going to move over 299, I'll be down with it. I'm just hoping it won't, and let me continue writing it. I just hope. So the market's moving down too, and I just hope it's going to continue. Now, earlier I posted TNDM over 45 due to the fact that the market just moved to a new low. I no longer like this trade. I don't. So just to make sure If everyone follows me, I'm going to write it down here. Market is trending lower. Both sides, S&P and the Nasdaq.
Got CRSP off the bottom, now moving higher. Interesting. Here's, I will take MU under 44. I've been watching it all morning, just has not broke. It spiked down once before, but has not broke. I will get into this trade, MU short, if we have an opportunity here under 44. Just been watching it this morning. Yeah, MU just starting to go sideways here. Not much at all on this MU trade. Bubba, asking about Bubba, BABA. Still stay long the stock, although it's trending down here. It'd have to break yesterday's close to get into it on the short side. So maybe once it does break down, takes out the lows from this morning. What's the low on BABA? BABA low 166.60, 166.53, 166.53. Have to watch it though. TLRY, nice bounce back. AMD popping down here, watching. Yeah, if CRSP does reverse for sure, 45.50. I'll post this trade and take it. This is going to be a short on CRSP. under 45.50. Okay. If we get it, it is trending up now. See if it rolls back over on CRSP.
Maybe you just moved down, Scott.
Yep. Just touched that 44. Watching that for entry. Each time it's spiked down there, it's come right back up.
My concern with a stock like IMU is that it's a very well-known company. People have to buy it when it's down, but you can't argue with the trend. You can't argue with the fact it's down 4%. So it failed to move higher. So it looks like a good trend. And look at the daily. Daily looks perfect. But I can't stay for too long today. Therefore.
We do have two IPOs today, two IPOs, nothing yet, but it looks like YMAB might be the first one, YMAB. It's got a little bit of a bid and an ask on the level 2 now. You watch entry on MU. Yeah. I think so too. I think it's just trading in that channel there between 45 and 44. Really hasn't broken it.
Come on, Tesla, new low.
Watch the CRSP trade. I'm short CRSP now, 45.50. You got to break below the VWAP line here now. If not, $46 will be my stop loss. It's just come right back up. Give it some room here to breathe. I'm still sticking with it right now, CRSP. And $46 will be my exit. Yeah, it looks like it's wanting to move higher here. Still within the range though on CRSP. And y'all are asking about PDD as well. PDD Bubba's taken off now a little bit to the upside. PDD, I would still remain long the stock. Anything over 26 is viable to the upside on PDD. Just starting to go sideways though right now, Abdullah. Here comes MU, the MU trade. I think you're going to see a big downside move here on MU. Could just be steady. It is down for the day, about 4%. Take a look at here, HEAR. Not a big volume stock. For me, it'd have to go over yesterday's high, which is the 2089 area. Yep, perfect, Voodoo. Good read on it. Almost out of the CRSP trade. About 15 cents to go on the CRSP trade before I'm out of it.
Because I'm done for the day. I'm not going to continue trading. I had two lovely trades in Tesla and in CPRT, but two losers in UNF. Actually, that's how my account looks like, if you want to see. So CPRT, that was a small size trade with, although it worked out great, just over $1,000. Tesla still riding, looking great. Hopefully it's going to continue. So just over $3,000. But I had two unpleasant losers with UNFI, as you can see here. So end result for me, I'm down like $200. So no big deal. This could still change with Tesla and CPRT riding. But I am red for the day, just very slightly in red territory. No big deal, but still is a red day for me. So that's it. Tried my luck too many times with UNFI, although I think I did the right thing, but yeah, I am watching it. I have to say I'm watching it, but I'm certainly not going to join it once more. Anyway, I'm done for the day, and I'll see you all guys next week. So have a great weekend. And
Mayor, you too. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And traders, I am out of the CRSP trade. CRSP short-lived with a loss.
Thank you.
So I'm not going to take that any more beating here on CRSP. I'm finished with the trade. I am still in the MU trade. That's the only thing I'm holding right now. I'll switch out the charts, get my charts up here. and let you guys in on where I'm at now with the with these trades here. Again, CRSP loser, still in the MU trade, just tracking MU here, and waiting for it to come back down. My entry is 44.01 on the trade. Julia, what questions do you have? I'm sorry if I've missed any of your questions here. Is it TLRY? Let me know or private message me, and I'll get to you. Ah, shoot. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm still in the MU trade, still watching that to the downside here. Hopefully, we get a move lower here now. Yeah, just as CSRP got me out, it comes right back down, touches that VWAP, may go lower here. You got to watch that $45 piece now on the on CRSP. If it gets under 45, you could take this trade again. So I'm sorry, stop on MUOB right here at the VWAP line. Let me take AMD out of here, and it's going to be right up here. So this is going to be the 44.50 area, around 44.50 on MU. Yeah, I mean, just hanging in there. MU is not the type of trade that's going to move a bunch. So watch $45 here on CRSP. I will take this trade under 45 on the short side. If we get there under $45, I don't have time to post it. About a 10-cent spread. CRSP. Okay, this is going to be CRSP short under 45. Call it 45.50. The last time spiked us out. Watch it under 45. Penny to go. It's got a little bit of support there at 45, but not much. Oh, 45 if it, 45 if it breaks it right here. CRSP is right here, right? So if it breaks 45, it should shoot down here. We'll see if it does, though. We'll see if it does. Yeah, good bounce, and then hopefully we'll come down and flush it out. MU looking better and better now. Yeah, I mean, oh, okay, yeah, I get you. I mean, if you pinch this back here, you see that, you know, about $45. Just the whole round number is what I'm after here. Here comes our MU trade finally. Finally. CRSP just will not take that 45 out. They'll watch it here under 45. Okay, MU, I'm going to take this out here since we're already in this trade. There's the CRSP trade here down to 45. We'll watch that. Okay, MU looking just fine right now. Watch CRSP for entry here at 45. CRSP could be a nice break here. Again, $45 break. MU still flirting with that coming back down here. Again, not a whole lot of movement on MU. It is slow, just working its way down right now. Okay, watching. MU just not contributing, not working right now. CRSP, about the same. Pulling up. I think I think the CRSP will start to flush out. Have a look at DBX? Sure. I'll look at DBX. Yeah. DBX. DBX. Yeah, over 27 looks real good on DBX drop box. Let's see what the daily looks like there. Yeah, looks good. Going to be slow because of the lower volume, but not too bad, Drew. Not too bad. Yep. Yeah, good way to put it. Not great, but not bad. MU move up now. That's okay. I think MU will still trigger underneath that 44. And just watch up here at that anything over the VWAP line you want to get out. And still holding on to CRSP now. What do you think of AMD? AMD, we'll take a look at it here in just a minute. Take a look at AMD. Like AMD looks pretty good. I'd take it over 32. Wait for the breakout to the upside on AMD. AMD 132. I mean, I'm AMD long at 32. Here's, I'll be right back. Just YMAB. Okay, let's take a look at YMAB here. YMAB. Okay, here we go. We'll take the level 2, get it on here. YMAB. So first of all, we look at it up 70%. Good volume, about 500,000 shares. Again, let's let it do its thing here. This is the second candle. $28 will be the entry now. $28. Let's go to the 1-minute candles here. We got 3. That looks good. $28 entry to the long side, YMAB. This is going to be the trade here. YMAB long, $28. Okay, let's let it go over. See if we get there. Okay, I'm long the stock at 28. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. See if we get it here. $27 will have to be my stop loss on this trade. See if we get back up there, or if it fails. I didn't take a big share size here because you can always add to the trade here. So let's watch this. And I'm still holding on now here, still holding on to it. Just touch 28, see if it comes back to that level now. Or if it's going to fail miserably and head down, we'll see here in the next couple of minutes. Just be careful with it. It could move to the downside. It is up, what, 60%? Should be back again. Watch 28. Watch 28 level here. Watch the 28 level. Again, 28 was my entry. Come on, need to get up there again and flush right through that. Watch it. Watch it here up to the top. Spike down, so it should be still. Okay, traders, watch the $28 now. It's pulled up there. I think it'll go over here. I think it'll run over here. Come on, 28. Let's see it blast off here. No, just 500 shares. Yeah, I'm already in the trade. I'm already in the YMAB trade. My entry on YMAB is $27.99. $27.99. It's only a 20-cent spread. Okay, traders, watch again. $28 is going to be where we need to have this go. We'll give it a few more candles here. If not, it may fail to the downside. So, I think once it gets over 28, it's going to go pretty quickly here. So just keep an eye on it here. It's got to keep the volume higher. It's got to keep the volume up. Got to continue the move higher here. Just watch and wait, watch and wait. Yes, I am in the MU trade. Yes, yep. Still in MU. And flushing down again. Now what I'll do is $26, $26.50 here. If we break this $26.50, I'm going to come out of the trade. That means it's failed. We need to give it a couple of more candles here. I wish I was eating pistachios. No pistachios today. Yeah, it may fail. It may fail. Oh, no problem. I mean, if you can't hold on to the trade, then please use your stop loss and get out. This trade may fail here, and we may be having more downside here, and I'm out of the trade. Out of the trade. So it's a $700 loser for me on YMAB. And we'll see. I'll take it again. We'll watch it here up at the top at 28. Again, if we have another chance, another opportunity, I will come out of this. I will come into this trade one more time. I think it goes higher. I really do. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. When I look back on it, it did puncture here because as I look at this this candle, it came in 2803. That's what got me into the trade now. Now I'm out of the trade. We're going to hold on to see if it turns back around or if it's just going to continue to drop. It is up a considerable amount, up 60%, up $10. So it's got a lot of room on the downside to go if it wants to stretch on down there. So we'll keep an eye on it here.
Good morning, Scott, Mayor, Amir, everyone. May I get a sound test, please?
Michael, good morning. How are you this morning?
Doing good. Kind of a boring day for me so far, though. Not a lot of trades, not a lot of action.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Well, we're going to continue to watch this this IPO that's really just failed here ever since we got into the trade. Well, I mean, I think on MU at this point, I'm gonna move this over on YMAB and or maybe just replace it with AMD. AMD is off to the races here. MU, I still like the trade. I mean, remember, it just came up to the VWAP here. Decision point right now on it to see if it's going to go higher or not, up to 45. Probably won't, but we'll see. It is down for the day. I'm still holding on to it here. We'll give it a couple more pennies over that 50 mark and then be done with it. No, I mean, you could take it at, you know, you're just guessing right now. If you don't take on this trade or on the, I'm sorry, on the IPO trade. Remember, we do have one more IPO here today, but on this trade here, if you're trying to take it at a whole number to kind of revenge trade it, I mean, the only way that you could do that is over a whole number, but my suggestion is not. And then just wait for it to move higher here. If it takes out 28, you can get back in. Now you've got the remainder of the day to see to it here. It was a loser for myself. Actually loser right from the beginning. All that we did was get in and it went straight down. Yeah, I do too. You know, especially, you know, all that work in the morning and then to kind of throw it away on the IPO. Now I'm still up for the day, but that did cost me about $700 on that, on the one trade. I get it. It's not something that you want to do, but you know, that's the fire that you mess with when you're into IPOs, and we still may come out of this okay. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's hovering around here. You can't tell on an IPO. You just got to be very careful here. Okay, traders, I'm going to come out of MU here. MU, as it looks like it wants to go higher now on MU. I'm going to come out of that trade. All right, so I am flat right now. CRSP, very nice to move to the downside. If you're still in the CRSP trade or have added at 45, looking good, looking good. And we're going to watch this YMAB right now. YMAB right now. That's hard to tell on an IPO where it's going to go. And here comes YMAB. Again, YMAB, if we get to 28, I will take this long again. So I'm going to keep an eye on this trade here on YMAB. Okay, Cesario, you take care. If we get there, if we get to 28, we'll see. Got to get through 27 first in this small VWAP line here. I mean, it's trying to just pass through 27. We'll see if it gets some more energy here. Oh, yeah. Okay, traders, again, approaching $27 and the VWAP. You can just see how important that VWAP line is here, even on an IPO. So it's holding it down here. If we get through that again and start to move to 27.50, should be a decent trade up towards 28. We'll get in and take out the top here where it's been before, where I tried to get in and had to lose. Okay, again, watching that. Again, the volume was way up here on the candle. All the right ingredients to take the trade, then came down. We've got very little volume right now. MU now approaching 45. CRSP bouncing up a little bit as well. Not doing a thing. MU just broke out here. I don't know, Brendan. I mean, I think it probably rolls over. It is down for the day, so we'll watch it here. And rejected down here, no. FTCH, let's take a look at FTCH. FTCH. Okay, let's take a look here. FTCH. Okay, great volume, up 38%, one that we can play. This is going to be the first, let's take it to a 1 minute candle here. Ooh, I don't like the way that it's putting in this top right here. Let's wait and watch here. Let's let it put in the high, maybe around 28 again, and we'll see. Okay, YMAB pulling down considerably here. Again, it's going to be the same thing, $28 FTCH. It's not tradable? Okay. Oh, that'll make it easy then. Just take this off of here. We'll watch it, see if it has the same breakout. It's a good learning experience. Watch it over 28. That's where I would take the trade over $28. CRSP even heading up now too. And that FTCH, that proved to be a winner here. That's the breakout that we wanted. Let's take a look at this. This is what we wanted on the YMAB trade. Puts in the high on the first 5 minute candle right here at 28. You take the second candle, 5 minute candle over the high of the first 28. would have been a really, really nice trade. Just not available to trade on the IPO front, and it happens. So. Okay, Wilfredo, you take care. We'll see you on Monday. Well, I don't know if YMAB will be back at all. May never get up there. FTCH looking great now, pressing 28.75. If I look at UNFI, the question is UNFI. If I look at UNFI, would you say the stock is trying to go for a gap close maybe over 2 days? Maybe go to the daily, take a look. It'd have to get over, what is that, 30? Yeah, 30 for me to say, yeah, it's going to start to close the gap here. But, I mean, it's fighting. You could say, hey, this was a bear flag right down here, but we'll see if it starts to move up higher here. It could start to close this gap, but yeah, I mean, it's working on it. For me, it'd have to get over this 31.55 up in here for me to say that, but certainly over 30 is a step in the right direction for the reversal. And YMAB just failing now. I mean, for various reasons. Some of the IPOs we don't all get to trade, and that's just part of the platform. Doesn't happen often. Usually the IPOs are listed in there and available. At the low now, YMAB. YMAB at the low. UNFI failed at $30. Oh, you can, Steve? I mean, yeah, I think RRI was rescheduled. Yeah. Sean, we just were not able to trade FTCH. That's all. Wasn't available. Traders, in about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to be leaving for the afternoon, and we're going to have Michael come in here. I think maybe Amir may be able to assist here, see if Amir's back in, and then I will be back obviously on Monday here to take you guys through the day. My apologies on the YMAB trade, one of those IPOs that just did not work out. But at the same time, you know, the same strategy on the FTCH would have really nailed that stock. So it happens. Would you long MU if it closes? Yeah, I mean, MU, if it closes this entire gap at $46, you could take the stock long. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. You're welcome, Yassine. No problem. I appreciate that. Roku. Yeah, Roku. Let's take a look at Roku. AWSM taking off now, too. UNFI looks like it's going to break out, actually. Yeah, let me take a look at Roku here. Hold on just one quick second. Okay, there we go. ROKU. Yeah, 73. Where's that entry at? 73.60, up above 73.60 on the breakout of Roku. Here's what it looks like. It's taking the high candle here. 73 would be your stop loss. Actually, 72.85 down here at the yesterday's close on Roku. Yeah, I mean, AWSM looks great. Starting to move up towards 20 for sure. Real nice move. Now, YMAB, if it crosses 25.50, it's gone. In fact, I'll take this off. No sense in looking at a loser here. TLRY, nothing but sideways right now. Traders, remember, Top Trader is on Sunday this weekend, Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Sunday at 1. Just as you say that, MU starts to roll back over here. So DUK, Ali, let's take a look at DUK. DUK. Wow. What a move down, right? What happened? Something must have happened, right? Oh, dam broke in North Carolina. Interesting. DUK is a stock that a lot of people will buy. So I would just be careful. You want to favor the downside, but yeah, DUK definitely broken here. I mean, something to watch. I mean, I have a feeling because the dam breaks, you know, nothing wrong with the company. The company's still solid, but just a problem there. People will react in different ways. People will say, "Oh my God, where there's smoke, there's fire. There's going to be more." But most of the people that have an even head, they'll be fishing in Duke and trying to pick up some shares cheaper than what they could have. You know. Can I swing along with? Yeah, of course. You can swing either way. You can swing either way. TNDM. Let's take a look at TNDM. Yeah, once it breaks, let's see, the low candle there is going to be 43.01, under $43. Let's put it that way. See if this candle broke it here. Yeah, 42.91, 42.91 on Sean on that short there. Yeah, like I said, I think somebody will pick up some Duke here. Okay, traders, I'm about ready to exit here for the weekend. I will see everybody on Monday. You'll be in good hands with Michael throughout the afternoon session here. I may stop back in just a little while here just to check back in. But everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back full force next week with only one day that I'm going to be gone. I think that's on Wednesday. on the Verizon, yeah, over 150, probably 150 on V. David, or no, that's Visa. I'm sorry, Verizon. VZ, yeah. Maybe 54.50. It's a little slow right now, but I think during the lunchtime, if you're long the stock, you're going to be fine. Yeah, I appreciate it, Sean. Thank you guys so much. Everybody have a great one. Michael, it's all yours. You can take over the charts when you're ready, and everybody have a great weekend. I'll talk to you all on Monday here.
Thanks, Scott. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, Michael.
Guys, let me take over the charts. Boy, I have to say, so far a slow day. Anytime the markets hit all-time highs and there are no news on the agenda, it's automatically slowing down everything because nobody's basically buying anymore because of why would you buy so expensive, and the market is just, moving on momentum. Apple is flat today. Facebook down, Qualcomm down, biotech sector is weak today. Let me see if there's any leadership today. Other than AMD, that's up to 3.4, I don't see any important stock that's really doing much. Yeah, the Qs are flat, the SPY is up 0.2. Even the pot stocks are now relaxing big time. PayPal long 90.50. Let's take a look. Guys, hold on a second before PayPal long. Everything is so flat that buying, I mean, it looks good here to buy at 91.40. The market is so flat that we need something really, really out of the ordinary to get something going. When I'm talking about something out of the ordinary, let's wait for this FTCH. Is it tradable by now, guys? Can you check? CPRT, a very nice trend, lower all day. However, I don't see an entry point for it right now. It's basically 10 cents from the lows. It's not tradable? Okay. I was watching Roku in the morning and did not take any trades on it. UNFI is strong. Actually, UNFI is not strong, but this is the daily, but it's coming off the lows and has an uptrend right now. I will watch it. I think this one should at one point reverse lower. TA Joe was actually, if I'm looking at the trade, TA Joe was a good short at 91. Maybe even at 91.50, had anybody saw this one, just broke under 91. So that was a good entry. If you got into it, worth 30-cent risk and 50-cent target, that's not a bad idea. And TA Joe is very weak. It had a bad day yesterday also. So looks good for more downside. Yesterday's IPOs are kind of lousy. EB is, wow. Oh my God, guys, look at EB. This one can drop very, very sharp here under the 34. Yeah, looks good. Steve, if you like to short it under the 34, use a 20-cent, 15 to 20-cent stop loss. I don't know about the spreads because there are no spreads right now, but the spreads may open. Spreads may open, so you need to be prepared for that. But the pattern under 34 looks great. So this one is a nice pattern. AWSM, what the hell is going up there? Yeah, I watched it in the morning, but it seemed like a bit spready to trade, but no question about the trend. It's up 100%. Wow. Did not see that one coming. Guys, anybody that likes the EB trade, be very careful with it because may open spreads, but this is a trade that I don't know if it's worth 50 cents, but this is the idea here, to get 50 cents on this move, risk about 20, hoping there's not going to be a lot of spreads. EB not tradable? Was tradable yesterday. Okay, I think it was tradable yesterday, so. If it's not tradable, so you cannot trade it. The market is so lazy, that's unbelievable. Yeah, I remember that people traded it yesterday. So again, Guys, if you want me to look at anything, what happened to CGC today? Wow, this is like sad to see it. I'm watching this VRTV stock. Look at the daily, and I'm asking myself what's going to happen here. Reversal from the VWAP or a breakdown lower, where the chances are of a move lower are higher. But if the moves will start to the upside, this one can really, really move. Take a look at Boeing, sure. Boeing very strong today. Another strong day for it. At the highs. Looks good, but you cannot buy it at 370, 230. You need to, or 50. You need to wait for a pullback. And you can buy it in a very strong market, but being that we are already over lunch, seems to me like nothing will happen here. Now it's coming